Okay, so the next step before I'm in the audit of the vendors is I'm going to go into the software itself and check the reconciliations. So this moment I'm gonna open a new plastic, and I need the software. And I need the suppliers. And now I'm gonna share the screen. Okay. Share screen. Fantastic. So here, as I said, I have the vendors actually written in English. So I just bring the number of the account. I'm gonna pause for a minute. Okay, so I brought the index, so it just so it will be easier. I'm gonna look up the name in English, in the description in English. It's in Hebrew. I just change the language. So look up this in the description in English, and I'm going to bring the number of the account. Okay. So these are the numbers of the accounts. Fantastic. I'm going to save this. Control S by the keyboard, number account, and just write here. Okay, so now I'm gonna make this smaller so I can close, and I have the software. So I'm gonna go into the reconciliation. Reconciliations, the ledgers. I'm gonna make this is priority, so everything takes much more time. So I'm gonna I need to do it. I need to ask for vendors. So I'm going into the card reconciliations. I'm going to make a preparation. Now I'm going to ask for the vendors. This is the third one. Now I'm going to choose account by account. So I'm going to start with this account. And instead of doing it till the end of the year, I'm going to do it up to, let's say, it's more or less 30 days. So I'm going to do it till the end of January 23. This is actually, I can understand how to close it. It has to be closed against the insurance. There were payments done, and the insurance wasn't written down. So I have to understand which kind of insurance this is. So I'm just gonna message. I'm gonna message a question. Gonna message a question. Okay. quite a lot of sum, quite a great sum. I'm gonna, this is okay, I won't message because they are on holiday. Which insurance I'm gonna write? Okay, so this has been done. I'm gonna take this account now. As I can see, this is all made up of transfers that have been done. While this is some kind of a double transfer, or because this is cancels the last one. So this is okay. So this and this has to cancel. It's 2022. I can already make a reconciliations. This is the way I do a reconciliation. I can press here from, no, okay. Stuff has changed. I'm proving the reconciliation. I have a shekel missing. I can do it through here, or I can do it on the, it's the same thing. Sorry, let's just check it out. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Because it's minus, it's just it's the same thing. Sorry, I can't do a reconciliation here. Just it's a different way of written because it's in credit, but it's a minus. So when it's straight in minus, becomes a debit. So I'm going out of this, and I'm going to do it again by a new account. I did a copy paste of that zigzag account, and let's see from when this has been done. Now I'm just pressing enter and enter and enter. I'm going into the board. This is from, it's a big one, this one, from September 22. We need the card from September 22. It's a strange thing. It's a delivery, but it's a very, you know, a small delivery company, so it doesn't make sense. Need a ledger. Fantastic. Now this is lawyer's firm, which we're gonna, you know what? Instead of doing one by one, I'm gonna make a very long one, which will include all the, let's just make it. No, we'll do one by one. I'll show it one by one. There's not so many. I wanted to do all the cards of the suppliers, but it might just take a same amount of time. So this is a lawyer's firm. Let's gonna have a look. If the card around January zeroes out, we know we don't need. Well, this is a really have a lot going on here, don't we? And it's in a debit. We just need the ledger here. We just need the ledger. Okay, I'm going to write down. This is important. Need ledger. . Okay, next one. So this is how it's gonna look. Um, okay, so I can stop here and I'll continue to do it by myself and finish it off, and then after I can give a final list to get the ledgers if needed, or having any other questions. This is too much. We also were missing a invoice here. We're missing an invoice. I guess this can be also written as a just an expense because it's a supplier abroad. So I'm gonna make, I'll keep the recording running. Okay, need a ledger or write because an expense, or I mean sometimes it's hard to get the invoice from a foreign supplier. Write an expense or ask for an invoice. Or invoice. It's just one or two. Okay. This is actually a rent, prepayment of rent. Prepayment of rent. Which is all right, more or less. Let's see this one. Varying a bit. Also, the software is just, it's more procedural stuff to plan procedures. Okay, so here we also, how the hell this is in a debit situation? I don't understand. It's not debit. Okay, by the end of the year, it's in debit, but by January, it's not. I might have done this reconciliation because this is the end of the year. So I'll just check. I think I've done this. If this is fine. I'll just no, let's check. Yeah, I've done that, and this has been left. It's a bit hard to ask for a ledger, but anyway, need ledger. Some is because they don't close. This guy has to send an invoice, but let's see how it goes to January. Because it's a fixed retainer. They put the right number. Okay, so this I can start it's a fixed retainer. So I'm gonna reconcile, make a internal reconciliation. And now I also show how the reconciliation is done. So as you can see, closed here. Gonna see that it zeroes out. Now I press approve the reconciliation, and I have 3 transfers that didn't get an invoice, which is not very good, is it? Ah, this moment. Yeah, okay. I have to refresh this. Hate it when it happens. They have. Anyway, we have 2 transfers that didn't get a receipt, which is very important to get. Need receipt. It needs invoices. Need for invoices, and actually need invoices which are new, because this is half a year due. Need for invoices. Ledger. I mean, it's actually invoices, because it's this is an accountant which needs invoice. Please send invoice. Ah, no, this is Taldo. This needs an invoice. It just, also a retainer or this accountant. Okay, so let's take these and let's see if in January it closes up. Oh, I did it till the end of the year. Never mind, I'll do afterwards for January. Maybe I can do some reconciliation for the end of the year. Internal reconciliations. Okay, first of all, we can do this and this. I hate that it doesn't clear out the, what happened here? Why isn't it working? Ah, we have 30 shekels. Okay, we can go to the, see that there's 30 shekels. I'm gonna put it in the cancellations of, F6 I'm pressing. Going to move into Hebrew. And I'm gonna actually can be in stand on the one where I've written the, and let's do it in May. You know what? I'll do it here because I think they closed the currency differences. I mean, it's just 30 agora. Yeah, make it simple. Fantastic. I hate it when it doesn't clear. This has to be gone. Okay, so I have a missing here. So it doesn't balance out, but let's see if this will balance out. This might balance out. Yeah, I have 23 agorot. I'm going to do it the same. moves to English. By the end of the year. And I'm gonna close it. I want to refresh. I have to wait. I don't know what this does. This is yeah, okay, there's a refresh button. Which doesn't get okay. So slow, it's unbelievable. Okay, now I'll do it to January and see if it closes up. No, it didn't. We need an invoice. It might have been that it was written twice. Might have been a mistake. Anyway, because it's one, we actually need an invoice. I don't need a ledger because it is one day. One is okay. This is us. Need for invoice. I think it will already go into ways. It's a retainer. So there's a retainer. Just let's make sure that we have sent. Okay, okay. Doing a I don't really want to do a between 2 years, but we can see that it works out. I'll take it like this. I don't think there was a transfer there. So, okay, I'm gonna reconcile this and I'm gonna delete it from the suppliers that have to send the, I'll just completely delete it. It balances out after that date. I think this I've got by mail. Got by mail. Let's find this one. We can see that the sums are becoming less and less marginal. So I'll just change the sign. Okay. I think this is DHL, which is problematic. This is problematic. This is problematic. I'm dealing with it. Need to clean it up a bit. I have the ledger. I have this need to cancel. Justin mistakes. Plastic, saved it. Now I'm gonna move, instead of Z to A, I'm gonna move from A to Z. Oh, no. I need to Z. Remarks. And I'm going to copy all this and make it into a new table because it contains all kinds of filters. And this I'm going to hide. And this I'm going to make, I can also hide the dollar sign, make it as simple as can, name. Fantastic. And now I'm going to I'm going to make all this a table. Control G. My table has headers, fantastic. So now I'm gonna, oh shit, let's do an unhide. I think I hidden the shekel, haven't I? No, I hidden the dollar. Anyway, let's do it for me. Okay. Now I'm going to go into the electric company, taking the account number. I actually have here. This at some stage was a supplier and also was a client. Let's see what's going on with it. So we have the invoices and we didn't make a payment. I don't know why. I just don't know why. But it's from December. Actually, this has to be, you know, it's all completely computerized. It's done by the internet and everything. So I'm not sure we need a ledger. It might be the terms of payment. Might be terms of payment. It's so they have that in Nintendo application. It's so strict. Okay, let's go to the next one. It's I mean, since it's, you know, half a government government vendor, it's not really possible. Okay, this is very simple. This makes no sense at all. That this payment is so low. This is it's a big corporation. It might be, we need a ledger because I would think that it's gone to the wrong supplier. So we need a ledger. Although it's ask for a ledger. He is also the payments to him are, you know. I'm just gonna check. Okay. Anyway, I'm continuing. This is just repeating. I'm gonna finish this off. I'm stopping the recording and later, you know, I'll update.